Welcome to the DeFi Standard, and this is Mickey B. Fresh. Today we're going to do a deep dive into the Trustline app on the XRP Ledger and the Flare network. Now before we get started, I just want to clear up some confusion. There is a Trustline app, which is not associated with the Trustline app without an S. That Trustline app is something else on Ethereum that's proof of stake. It has nothing to do with the Trustline app. Now, this app is built by a Ripple integration engineer called Matthew Rosenden, and it integrates on the XRP Ledger and the Flare network. So let's go over to the website here and see what it actually is. So it's a secure P2P credit network. Extend credit, build credit, and use credit like never before. And if you listen to our live stream last night, Brooklyn was talking about how Bakkt happens to be doing something very similar. Not sure if there's a coincidence there or not. Just saying, this is kind of a replacement for credit cards to be able to utilize without the fees that credit cards offer. Now let's go down here to look at. So this is Trustline.co is the name of the website. Now, how does it work? So first, it's still in beta. So you create an account, choose a paystring for the Trustline app, verify your phone number, and link a payment method. And next, you make payments, pay anyone in the community who has the app with mutual credit, settle your debt in XRP or FUSD at a future date. Accept payments. You could accept lines of credit and make payments with your positive balance. Receive debt payments in XRP or FUSD. Now, this is taking Ryan Fugger's concept of the XRP Ledger as a credit network to the next level by building it into a mobile app and utilizing XRP and FUSD as debt. And now I'm sure you're asking, well, what is FUSD? Well, FUSD is that decentralized collateralized stablecoin backed by FXRP and possibly other F assets. This is the evolution of David Schwartz's stablecoin proposal. And we talked about this in a few videos back about the XRP backed stablecoin. And that's what FUSD is. So just to recap, so you can understand how this works on the XRP Ledger, on the Flare network, you would take FXRP, put it into a collateral deposition, similar to how Kava has USDX and MakerDAO does with DAI. You would put the FXRP in the smart contract collateral position, and then you would mint a stablecoin on the Flare network. Now, when you bring it over to the XRP Ledger, they're calling it FUSD. Now, we haven't got full documentation or really any documentation on this collateralized stablecoin or the supporting DeFi protocols. And we know there'll be a lending protocol and an insurance protocol that will go along with this. So those are the other DeFi primitives, or you could think of them as like money Lego blocks that go along with the collateralized deposition. And then applications like Trustline will utilize those protocols into an actual mobile app that is regulatory compliant. Now let's go down here and see what they say about the actual app. So it's coming soon to an App Store and Google Play. Now, if you do search it on the App Store, I know, and Google Play, it will come up as like Pay ID. So it's in beta right now. And I like the way they call it your gateway to DeFi. The Trustline app is for P2P payments and lending. So this is right along with the decentralized stablecoin. So why use Trustline? You have access to credit, no application required. Leverage your social network to vouch for your credit worthiness. Integrated crypto. Use the native XRP Ledger and Flare network features from your smartphone. Track your accounts in one app. And there's low cost. Using a credit card typically costs 3% in P2P payment apps. But your credit is free with Trustline. And I think that's important. And this is kind of where the future is going, away from these credit cards that charge ridiculous fees to the merchants and to the users. So let's look here more about it. So Trustline is a secure mobile payments app that runs your personal credit network. Our mission is to strengthen financial trust in communities. Now, XRP community has a very big community. It's just one example of a community. Now, they also have a Medium blog out here. And they say Trustline is a smartphone app for smart money. So here we go back again to what money is changing. Now that money could be smart money and could have credit to it, we're taking it a step further than even some of the DeFi primitives that we've seen on the Ethereum network, because the XRP ledger at its heart is a credit network. None of the other blockchains are like that except Stellar. And there might be a few others out there, small cap, but in the big top ones, it's only the XRP ledger and Stellar. Now you can make payments on credit without the credit card company and extend credit to people you trust. So right now they're in private beta. And is for smart money. And here's some information on here if you want to check out the website. I'm going to link it in the description below at the top. It's trustline.co. I'll also link the Medium article. And if you do have questions, you could email support@trustline.co. So how does this apply to what's coming, what's being built on Flare? I think this is important, a discussion to have, because this is one example of an app that's going to use paystring. It's going to use the Flare networks, and then which a Spark dependent application like FUSD, and it's going to use the XRP ledger along with XRP. And this is kind of the beginning of the development of that ecosystem. So at first you need the actual infrastructure built. And Flare Network allows that with the smart contracts and the collateral deposition to be able to build a decentralized stablecoin. That's the one thing the XRP ledger is missing. Because if you just issued a currency like USDC or some other stablecoin, you have to trust that issuer. And now with XRP, it has no counterparty. So there's nobody to trust. But it has a free-floating unit of account. It's up, down. It can be volatile. But with FUSD, it'll have the same unit of account as USD, but it won't be tied to all the geopolitical. It won't have a central counterparty, and its actual store of value will be FXRP and possibly other F assets as collateral backing it. So anyone could redeem and bring that stablecoin from the ledger back to the Flare network and then redeem the collateral if they need to. But it'll always have that one-to-one peg with USD. And Matthew Rosenden says that we're going to have future detailed documentation. We don't have that right now, so we don't know any real specific technical details of the stablecoin or the application, only what's here. There is a Vimeo video of a demo of this app. I'll try to post that in the description below as well if you want to take a look. But this is in private beta. It just started in January 5th. They made the announcement, so it's only in the beginning phase here. But by the time the Flare network goes live in May, and also by the time we see the XRP ledger being fully utilized, what's great about this app is that it fully utilizes the functions of the XRP ledger as a credit network and using trust lines. We haven't had that utilization by really any other applications yet. And now this uses paystring too, which is then going to attach to your identity. So you could have this linked to your bank account then. And you could use a crypto asset like XRP, and you could use a decentralized stablecoin. And this connects then to the DeFi world that's going to be built on the XRP ledger and on Flare Network. So all these applications, especially mobile apps, we're really going to the world of everything smartphones and smart money. So these applications that allow you to interact directly with these DeFi protocols like FUSD and the public blockchains like the XRP ledger, but they're regulatory compliant and they link to your bank accounts with your actual identity. So keep an eye out for this. Hopefully we'll get more information in the next month or two. I'm Mickey B. Fresh, and I'm out.